Have you ever seen a glass-bottomed sky train?
Well, if not, you're about to join us in witnessing history being made.
The guy just said it drives itself. Why are children not scared?
It's sleek, it's smooth, it's modern, it's driverless, and much like previous world transport firsts, it's attracting crowds of curious onlookers, us included.
All right then, missus, where have you brought me today?
Well, I was researching Wuhan and I found some very interesting infrastructure, and I know you love infrastructure.
I am partial to a bit of infrastructure, that is true.
Well, I found a sky train.
Whoa.
And not only that, it's driverless.
Driverless? That surely can't be safe.
And it's got a glass bottom.
I don't know whether to be absolutely terrified or incredibly intrigued, but I guess there's only one way to find out how we feel.
Let's go ride it! The SkyTrain offers a new way for urban transportation here in Wuhan. But to be honest, I think people are just so excited to see this new piece of infrastructure. I'm not sure if any of the public are actually using it, to get everyday transportation. I think they're just buzzing about it being here.
People have come, they're setting up picnic blankets, they're taking photos, they're spending the day doing a spot sky train watching. It's kind of reminiscent of the early days of flight. You can imagine people gathering around to watch hot air balloons and zeppelins and the Wright brothers' original plane. And now we're here gathered watching the sky train. Very poignant to be here.
Tell us how you really feel, Jack.
I'll be honest, now it's starting to sink in that we've actually got a ride on it. I'm feeling a bit nervous.
Yeah, now we've got to get on. It's going to be in the air, and also it's a glass bottom, and we hate glass bottom things, so you're a bit scared of heights.
I reckon we've just got to go for it.
Once more, onto the breach.
Onto the what?
Once more, onto the breach.
What are you saying? What does that mean?
Google it.
Once more onto the breach, dear friends! Once more!
这个安全不安全？
安全，
真的吗？
真的。
OK， 我有点害怕。
你有恐高吗？怕不怕站得很高的地方？
我有点害怕，但是没问题，没问题。
确定吗？
我确定。
啊，
我可以用这个机器买票吗？
可以啊。
好的。
要下其他车站出去玩吗？
Do we want to get off at that place?
Yeah, probably.
Wow, this lady is so helpful.
好，可以，付款。
这里见。对，这里见。啊，silly 里老外 don't know where to go.
Yeah, it was very confusing.
谢谢。Oh, it looks like it's got face detect. I guess that's to stop you from passing tickets from one person to the next.
Apparently, we can get off and get back on with our ticket. So you need to keep your ticket safe, because if you lose it or you rip it up like Jack often does, then we'll have to pay again.
Wow, such a modern station. Everyone's in such a jubilant mood. I mean, I guess it felt exactly the same before the maiden voyage of the Titanic. Hopefully this goes a little bit better than that did.
Oh my God. Honestly, you always want to put a dampener on the situation. I don't want to think about bloody Titanic at a time like this. Honestly, Jack.
Hopefully he'll chill out once he gets on.
Oh my God, there's a glass bottom floor. You can see a child and a glass bottom floor.
Whoa.
Why are children not scared? What is wrong with them?
I don't think people are scared of heights at all in China, because there's loads of attractions and amusement things that are up high, and people just love it here.
Yeah, I think people in China are much braver than we are in the West. Look at this kid.
Jack shouldn't worry though, we're in safe hands.
There is a guy here who's making sure, everything's okay, that it's running smoothly, but he's just, standing there watching.
你不在开车吗？
没有开车，自动驾驶。
没有开车。这个机器自己开车吗？
自己开车。
哇 the guy just said it drives itself.
That's mad, isn't it?
That is mental.
He's just there to supervise, make sure that it all runs smoothly. What's your first impressions, Jack?
Oh my God, absolutely mind-blowing. Of course, I had slightly sweaty palms when I first got on. It's definitely still got sweaty armpits, but after a little bit, I relaxed into it and quite enjoyed it.
Hey, it was fun. I'm excited to get back on. This is a really cool feature that I haven't seen in any like train or metro in China, and the seats actually face outside, so you can see outside and into the sky whilst you're on this train. I think that's brilliant. Isn't that really cool?
I just realised I'm standing between two carriages.
Yeah,
Do you think that's safe?
No.
Not loving that? Not loving that?
Ooh. Braver than me, I do not want to stand on it. Ooh, gives me the willies, that does.
Right, so far it's only really been the kids who've had the balls to stand on the glass viewing platform, but it's just got super busy at this station, and now everybody's been forced to stand. Adults are having to stand on the glass viewing platform.
不害怕吗？这有什么害怕的？这一不高。
害怕不害怕？
不害怕。
不害怕。
这一点都不高。
Wow, this guy is so brave. Wow. 我很害怕。
还没有你高。
Honestly, it's such a different atmosphere to kind of getting a normal metro. On a normal metro, no one's speaking, everyone's looking at their phones, but on this, everybody's so excited. Apparently it gets up to speeds of 60 kilometers per hour, but it doesn't go too fast, so you can still appreciate the scenery around you.
And talking of beautiful scenery, apparently there is a lovely nature spot at the end of the line.
So we came as far as we could come. There's not much here, but we are like out in nature.
Yeah, I mean, it very much feels like the outskirts of Wuhan, so it's kind of interesting. And actually, like in Beijing, a lot of the metro lines, if you go to the further outskirts of Beijing, are also above ground. That's because it's a lot more cheaper, a lot more kind of affordable.
Yeah.
Obviously, in the middle of the city, you're forced to kind of build it underground because, you know, the city's too densely populated. But once you get out to lesser populated areas, it actually makes way more sense to have it above ground. And why not? You get to look at all these amazing views along the way.
I mean, some could kind of, you know, disagree with that and say that building such a big structure is a bit of an eyesore. But I don't know, I think it's kind of sick, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, when it's a SkyTrain, I will allow it. It's better than a motorway, isn't it? Let's put it that way.
Yeah, so if you decide to come and take this, there are some refreshments at the end. Some savvy locals have set up some barbecue joints, some places to grab a drink. And you know, everyone's just chilling, enjoying the weather. You can hear some geese in the background. It very much feels like a nice place to kind of stop and chill for a bit.
Yeah, it's very much old China meets new China, isn't it, here?
Yeah.
But we haven't come all this way to check out Wuhan's countryside, so let's hop back on. If the facial recognition can recognize Jack.
So nobody got off. What do you want to do?
Just try and shove on.
Oh, it's mad. Well, it is a lot busier than it was when we got on it earlier.
Wow, a bit bloody mental this, isn't it?
Absolutely packed, mate.
Because it's so busy, there's only one place to stand.
Oh my god, it's so high.
Oh.
Luckily, it's so hot in here that it doesn't even feel real because I feel like I'm about to pass out from the fumes. So I feel like I'm in a dream. Up until this point, this felt like the smoothest monorail, SkyTrain, whatever in the world. But now that I'm on the glass, I can feel every single little bump, every single little vibration. Actually, filming right now is distracting me from looking down. I don't like it. Whoa, that's enough for me. That's enough for me.
Yeah, it's a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but it almost feels like we're just kind of in a movie because it's going really fast. Woo, dear. Oh, I think we came at the right time as there's queues.
Yeah, mega queues, innit?
I cannot believe we just stood on the glass bottom. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, we're so brave, aren't we? I feel like we've turned a corner, but to be honest, it just felt like a bit of a simulation. Felt like I'm living in the Matrix right now.
It really did. It felt like we were on like a VR ride because it was going so fast. I couldn't actually like comprehend that we were just standing basically in the sky.
So now that we've got this newfound bravery, maybe we need to search for some more crazy things in China. So guys, leave us a comment with your best ideas of where we could go to scare the life out of ourselves next.
Oh, I'm not sure I want to read those comments. Anyway, guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to see more crazy adventures in China. See you next time. Bye.